Sibihwana Fiona, alumni of Teach For Uganda, cohort 4. My motivation, I don't want to lie. I had moved around looking for the job. I even moved outside of this country to South Sudan, and I came back. When I came back, I applied. My friend applied in Teach For Uganda, and then she called me up and told me, Fiona, there's an opportunity in Teach For Uganda. So I applied, looking for a way out from the situation I was in, because I'm a diplomat. I studied international relations and literature. So, and here I was going to teach something I'd never done. So I applied just to go from the other situation during COVID. I applied and I got an opportunity to to be a fellow with Teach For Uganda, and I was placed at Kalagala Primary School. It's a good thing. We were taken through a process of training at African Bible University, lesson planning, scheming, and how to handle children, lower primary. So I came and I was taken to P1. My first lesson was scary. Those children were 280 in that small class, and I was scared, but I had a good co-teacher, so she taught me how to teach. It's true they take you through lesson planning, but then when you face the real problem, the real students, you get scared. So I got scared and got nervous, and she told me, you can do like this, you introduce a lesson with a song, and I think by 1 week I had picked up. And then she's also still surprised. She told me, you're now a very good teacher. When we look back at what I was doing at the first week, and then what I am doing right now, she told me, you're doing great. When you enter the class, you learn that the children start depending on you to be in class. Even to come, they start depending on you. Some children actually come because you've come. So sometimes when I go to class, I took like I was sick for like 1 week, and then when I came back, I was overwhelmed with the hugs I received. So I got to know that my children depend on me to come, to be here for them. That's why I always come every day and stay in the class. I am very grateful for the fellowship. It shaped me and taught me a lot of things. I learned patience, one of my greatest virtues. I learned that because being in the class of 200 and something children, there is controlling them to listen, and you have to be very patient, because these children come with very many problems. They come no food at home, no what, no uniform. They have a lot of problems, and you have to be patient to make sure you get at least something out of them. You get them to read, you get them to listen, you get them to sit down and look at you. So I learned patience. I learned even talking, addressing crowds. Because the classroom is really like Charlotte puts it, the classroom is a real classroom. It teaches you a lot of things. That's what she used to tell us. But it's true. You learn how to control, which tactics you can apply to people, a bigger crowd. And then I learned how to fundraise. Fundraising is one of the hardest things. I learned that I'm not I can do something small for these children and this community. Yeah. My dream was to have a CBO, my personal CBO, so that I can continue helping this community. So when the fellowship ended, I sat down and realized that if I am to leave this community, I had like 20 children I was handling here in the school. So if I was to leave, even their guardians were worried if I was to leave, the opportunities would go away for them. Because I go and fundraise for them, and then they get what to use in school, and they get what to eat, even at home. So I thought that if I leave, that would be the end of it, and it's true, it would be the end of it. So I decided I would come back. I decided to come back and make my own CBO and see how to handle the children here, support them, and support the community as well, and grow up with the community. I am trying to change the perspective of parents about education. I'm trying to show them that education can bring out positive change, because I'm not from a very good background. I see myself in these girls. Actually, I see myself in these girls. My father was a farmer, but through the farming, he helped me study from primary to university. Now I studied from rice growing. So I want to be an agent of change in this community. I'm seeing my CBO carrying out change in this community, changing the parents, how they think about the education. Most of their children stop in P7, most of the girls. If you go to the secondary school, our OBs from Kalagala are some of the best there, but there are few. Most of them come from the different neighboring villages. So I want to see change, a more educated young generation in this community. Something that would come up, and then their mindset changes, to know that education can change change the community altogether. Yeah. Then also to see that at least there is more of the economic activities going on, because there is no way you can educate a child without paying the dues. And do you know, even the money at the secondary school is very little, but the parents cannot afford it, because they don't have any source apart from working for the people who have the big farms here. Yeah, at least if a parent could have a project at home like poultry, maybe some small farming, they would sell it and educate and buy something for their children. The Teach For Uganda program matters a lot, and it's very important to the education system in this country, because when you go to the grassroots, the children cannot comprehend most of the statements or even answering the questions. Someone has to be very, very bright to these children are competitive. They see the same exams like those in urban areas. So when Teach For Uganda comes up to fill that gap, it is very important. I'm sure if you talk to the community members and the teachers or the SMC, they will tell you they are grateful for the program.